So we're getting back into the second full week of August. Notice I'm wearing a hard hat and steel-toe boots here. One of these requirements on some of these massive job sites that we're working on. Over at the 6,000 gallon today, just a lot going on, very detail-oriented, all these massive projects. And just wanted to cover going back over to the West Coast. We went over the end of this past week and into the weekend, Jolene and I, to continue on working on the 1,008 gallon big Reef Aquarium that we have over there. And that's going along super well. The aquarium's been now running for about 3 weeks or so. We put in the Fritzine bacteria, the rockscape is in play, and the job site's really maturing along well. They've uncovered the floors, pretty much the dust is settling, the sanding is done of the walls and the wall treatments with paint, and then some other detail work. Typically when they're doing a job site like this with a level 5 drywall finish and custom detail millwork, you end up with additional secondary work that happens. So again, with finishing the walls and trim work and baseboards and door installations and then cleanup, we ended up, of course, covering the back hallway side of this aquarium where I left some detailed planning for the Millwork company. And the top of the aquarium was covered with a white protectant PVC. Well, it's a plasticized board. I don't remember the name of it, but I had it covered up and covered on the top because things are going to settle as they're cleaning up. So got there the other day with the first set of 6 Green Chromis to acclimate into the aquarium. First off, uncovered the aquarium, noted the temperature and the salinity. Salinity was a little lower. Jolene said at about 1021.5 or about 30 ppt. We had brought extra salt, knowing that when I put salt in the beginning that it was a little bit lower, but we were just adding the first 6 Green Chromis test fish in the aquarium that need to go in to start the continuous aspect of the biological process. Even though I had added some dry food with the biostarter in the beginning, you really want to get the aquarium going with some fish. We really like using blue green chromis that are super healthy. These ones came from A&M Aquatics up in Lansing, Michigan via, I believe, East Africa is where they're being shipped in. Really nice size green chromis, not the really tiny ones you might get here and there within the marine aquarium trade. So uncovered the aquarium, noted the temperature was about 80 degrees, which is perfectly fine, and started acclimating the first green chromis. It was super exciting to see it, to uncover the aquarium and place the first fish in the aquarium. The builder was there, the project manager was there, so we added the first 6 Green Chromis. They went swimming all around, schooling together. It was really great to put the first fish in because everybody's always super excited with a brand new aquarium. Albeit there's no millwork up yet. It was time to add them to get things going, time to uncover the top, and then underneath the aquarium I had also put blue plastic film around it to keep that area clean too. Going back downstairs where this really fantastic filtration system is, in the room immediately below the aquarium, I also removed the white plastic or clear plastic film that was there, that we were still protecting the lower area too, because that room as well 2 weeks ago was a dust bowl. There's a lot going on. People were all over. The floors were covered with protectant over the tile floor downstairs. There's wood floor upstairs and tile floor downstairs. So I also uncovered that. Jolene spent a bunch of time down there doing detail cleaning, wiping all the pipes down, getting things in play to have it clean. We turned the RO system on now that there's constant water, city water to the house. Sinks and toilets and all of those things that require water are now all operative. So we can now run the RODI system for evaporation. So we did all of that, cleaned the whole space up. I added the Deltec 3000i downstairs into the sump, which is super important to do now, especially since the dust and the dirt has settled. So you're not intaking dust and dirt through the protein skimmer intake and injecting that into the water too. The doors are up. It's super clean. It looks really great. The guys had had put up the PVC wallboard on the ceiling, which was our recommendation. We seal it off with PVC wallboard, being that there was pipe penetrations from above, there's electrical conduit, there's PEX line conduit, there's a vent fan that actually comes down and out through our filtration space. So there's areas up there still that need to get detail fitted. To finish that off, we'll probably backfill that with some paper product of some sort, then spray foam it in place, let that dry overnight, seal that over, and maybe put some white Flex Seal or other sealing treatment that'll fit well and make it look super finished on top. But yeah, just a great filtration system. You have your Apex units, you have your Deltec equipment, the Deltec calcium reactor is still going to put on. There's a fluidized media filter that goes on downstairs. There's 140 gallon water tanks down there, one for saltwater, one for fresh water. There's the 3-ton water-cooled Aqualogic chiller that's up there. There's the 2 Abyss A400 motors that are running. There's just tremendous flow going through this massive sump. That operating sump, I found out, is 350 gallons when we ran the water levels. So when I did the math on the whole system, I estimated closer to maybe 1,150, 1,200. It's actually over 1,300 gallons of operating water. So officially, as it gets moving along, we'll call it a 1,300 gallon system. So that's in play. All the 8 or 9 dose heads are in play, with the different liquid additives that are going to go in place. There's this great sink for cleaning the skimmer, cleaning the equipment. There's an overflow drain for the sump. There's an overflow drain for the upstairs area below the aquarium. That pipe's coming down. There's an overflow drain for the 2 RO tanks that are there. And then as well, there's a floor drain that's on the ground right below the sink. There's also the drain from the chilled water loop and the drain from the RODI system, all going into the sink. So you can see what systems are operating, what water flow is coming through there, and everything associated with it. This is, again, another textbook, tremendously incredible kick-ass reef tank that we're building on the West Coast. This project has actually been in play for a solid 2 years now, since we first landed the project and designed out everything. Joe did a great job and all the CAD drawings, and it's really been a wonderful project coming through. Now, on Saturday, I spent about an hour with Wesley, who is the millwork provider on that side. He's done a lot of great millwork for the owner already previously, and other residences or offices there on the west coast of the state. And he's gonna do a really fabulous job on this millwork plans. We spoke at length about it, how it's gonna come in segments, how the doors are gonna be flip-ups on the gas-operated hinges from above, access doors only on one side, the hallway be fixed below, with also access doors on that side too. So you'll have to wait to see how the millwork comes into play. The 8 radions will get mounted up in there. There's a liquid feed systems that'll go under the aquarium and feed through and above the top of the aquarium. So your liquid feeds refrigerator with the Reef Nutrition foods in it, that'll be below the aquarium with service equipment, service magnets, stuff like that. So all in all, it's just a great installation, really coming together. Can't wait to get this finished up. Hopefully in the next few weeks, the millwork will be completed. We'll go back out for one last attack to install that, to get the feed systems going, the dosing systems operating, the lights programmed and in play, and the ceiling finished up underneath downstairs in the filtration room. We'll put the chiller on, the water-cooled chiller at that time, and we'll connect and have both of the water exchange tanks up and operating too. So devil's in the details, but really integrating a tremendous filtration system for this really incredible 1,000+ gallon reef aquarium with some really great clients who love the ocean, love to go diving too. It's just a great project and really looking forward to seeing it finished. So remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next shakedown of a full-blown, massive 1,000 gallon reef aquarium.